Good morning, beautiful people. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I ran across, I was tagged in a video that our friend Shari, she's a really good friend of the channel over here. Um, she did a video on TikTok and tagged me and Psycho Bunny in it. And I feel like it's something we need to look at and discuss over here and just kind of get the word out because a lot of you guys don't have TikTok and a lot of you guys don't know exactly what goes on over there. So I want to bring some things here. This video is about cousin FCKR Lindsay on TikTok. That chick that thinks that she's holier than thou and she's just, better than all of us other creators that cover Lori. And she hasn't said anything at all that would traumatize, embarrass, anything to Lori's children. So I want to show you guys some of the things that Shari has put together about our sweet little cousin fucker and see what you think about it. Let me share my screen. 2 seconds. Okay, there we are. Nope, that's not going to work. Nope, that's not going to work either. All right, I uploaded it to my channel and I privated the video. But after I do this live and I upload it, I will put this video to public if you guys want to go and take a closer look yourself without my commentary included. So let's get into it. I'm going to see if I can make this screen bigger so we can see. And can we just take
Let's just be real.
can we just take a second and admire the beauty of our friend Shari? She'll post videos on TikTok sometimes, just her and music and stuff. And I tell her that she's a whole ass thirst trap over there. She's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But I'll save that for another time. I actually want to have myself in this too. So there we go. So you guys can see me too, and you can get the full picture of what I think, facial expressions and all. Okay, I am going to mute the beginning of this because copyright and all. But it says exploit, to use something in a way that helps you. To use someone or something unfairly for your own advantage. To use something often unfairly or for your own advantage. Is that all of it? Yeah, that's all of it. All right, let me. And then when it gets to the next screen, I will. There we go. Let's see. Okay, it's just the same thing. When we get to the next screen, there we go. Okay. It says, I'll never understand how adults can hold alive and exploit trauma of minors. That is their story to tell when they are of age and can tell it themselves. We have no right to blast it all over the internet. Let's listen.
One is having such a hard time that she's separated from her sister. And they're going through a lot. I'd have plenty to say about the way you talk to your kids.
Because your kids went bye-bye? That money didn't go to them in the first fucking place.
See, if you weren't a piece of shit mother, you would have custody of your children right now. The book will be written.
But none of these things would traumatize these children, cousin fucker. Huh? And let's go with the name. Cousin fucker Lori. That was her TikTok name. Okay. She's now changed it because, she wants to seem like she's, not done anything wrong. But yeah, I beg to differ. You want to sit there and talk about the one comment that I showed from a 16-year-old girl who went into the comment section of a hate page of her mother and made a comment about some of the things, just like a teeny tiny 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 piece that she's gone through with her mother. So that is going to damage that child. What I think damages the child is her not feeling seen and heard when it comes to her making comments on a public platform such as TikTok in a comment section of a hate page of her mother. Okay? Trying to sweep that comment under the rug as if it didn't happen. How do you think she would feel if she knew that so many people were trying to silence her voice? Because that's exactly what's going on. You guys are trying to silence her. You're telling her her voice doesn't matter. That's what you're doing. By making such a big deal of this, and it shouldn't have been shown, and blah, de, blah, de, blah, de, blah, de, blah. You're telling her her voice doesn't matter. But I hope with me showing the comments that I did, that if she is to ever see this, that she felt seen and heard as she should. That's what I hope. Not like her voice doesn't matter and she need not say anything about the things that's ever happened to her and her sister because you guys are trying to silence her. Let's keep going. Let's keep listening to sweet old cousin fucker and the things that she has said. Just a few of them.
About the traumas of childhood, of you as their mother. You have no idea the damage that you've already caused and you are continuing to cause. So no, you are not a mom doing mom things. Escort hearing, you were given 3 months to get your shit together if you wanted your kids back. Yeah, I pray that your children can survive the damage that you've caused them. Your children were taken by Child Protective Services. One is in state custody. Lori, if that was the case, you would have had charges pressed in Florida. You would have gone after the person who violated that the most. Be careful how I say this because I really actually care.
And just because you're speaking like this, like you're so empathetic and you care so much, doesn't make a fucking difference in the things that you say. The things that can actually traumatize these children. You're exploiting their trauma by speaking on these things. And this is just a small piece of the things that cousin fucker has said. But I had no right to show those comments. What gives you the right to blast their trauma all over the internet, cousin fucker? You want to tell me that?
I care about them. I don't care about you. If you put a fraction of the effort in to get your kids back that you do on TikTok bullshit and
That was it. So, cousin fucker, you let me get rid of this so you guys can see me full screen when I say the things that I say. Hi. You cousin fucker exploit their trauma. Do you not think it's embarrassing to those children knowing that their mother had sex with her cousin? but you still made your TikTok name Cousin Fucker Lori. Ma'am, all the things that you have said, do you not think if either of those girls run across your channel that it's not going to bring up bad memories for them? It's not going to re-traumatize them? I beg to differ if you say no. So, thank you, Shari. And, in the description of this video that I just showed you guys, I'm going to read what she wrote. Shari says, I tried very hard to handle this on the back end privately as a neutral party who has no reason to take sides, nor was around much for what was happening. I spoke and spoke. I tried to open up some other thoughts about this conversation. And in parentheses, she says, I know others did try as well, but I am speaking for myself right now. She goes on to say, I spoke, but I was not heard. There was no wiggle room to have in the conversation. One thing I dislike is when I speak, but I am not heard. I may not be right or may not share the same thoughts, but to just disregard anything but how you feel isn't helpful to anyone, not even yourself. Being teachable is a process of growing. This is what I have to say on the subject. This is my stance. You can like it or hate it, but if you know anything about me, you know I am a person who will say what I believe bluntly and assertively, and I love her for that. I try first to at least open a line of conversation, and if that fails, I have to make my stance clear. I'm tired of other creators that I do have a relationship with off this app being attacked and being belittled, all while what they have done and what their action have shown is selflessness, and really what they did do, they never had to do. Some people go above and beyond for others, and that shows me their heart and their intentions. The things that have happened because of them going above and beyond will never have anywhere an equal benefit to the negative impacts this has caused them. I love you all very much. We all have the same goal here. And then she tags Psycho Bunny and myself. Thank you for being you. I know I've taken lessons from you over the time I have had with you in my life that will help me be a better woman. And I love you, Shari. I do. And I'm sorry that you tried to have a conversation with certain people. And I don't know who these certain people are. I can only assume, so I'm not going to say any names. But I am sorry that you were ignored. I am sorry that you did not feel seen and heard, because when you feel passionately about something and you don't feel seen and heard, that can be very damaging to you. And I understand that. I am going, Shari doesn't really do anything over here on YouTube, but I am going to tag her the description of this video and the video that I'm going to make public after I get this uploaded. And I will also link her TikTok on here if you guys do TikTok and you want to go over there and show my girl some love. I would appreciate that. But yeah, you guys tell me your thoughts in the comments below on this video and what you think. Do you think that Cousin Fucker is right for saying the things that she says in her videos? Do you think that if those girls that went through this trauma with their mother and other people, but their mother, and they ran across these videos of a sweet cousin fucker, do you think that they would be okay with that, or do you think that that would re-traumatize them? Tell me all your thoughts in the comments below. I also want to thank you guys. You really know how to make a girl feel loved. I'm going to tell you that. You do. And thank you for standing by me through these people trying to cancel me and the ridiculousness that came along with it. But when you stand on the side of the right thing, then that doesn't get very far, does it, cousin fucker? I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. I did do an unboxing video from my other channel. So I'm going to finish that and put it up, and I'll let you guys know whenever it's uploaded so you guys can go watch it. And I will be doing the macrame, like the beginner macrame video. I'm doing that today, so watch for that as well. I'll put the link to my other channel in the description of this video. I love you guys. Keep being you, and I'll see you later.